Line of Thought goes in. They stand particularly well. They're off. Great start. Cavallo Red missed it slightly, went back toward the tail end of the field with Alma Mater, but Delicate Ruler got away very quickly with Line of Thought. They're going to actually burn off and lead Leetron. Haber Meteor's up there running fourth on settling down. Great Edition settled over on the outside of Major Mario. A length and a half Summer's Legacy on the inside at the 1,000 from on the outside of it Canny Coney as they work up to the first corner. A bit more than a length behind those then Cavallo Red, who's back there in the field. Also back on the rails next is Royal Elite in the second half of the field, and they're back in company with Cavallo Red. Secricity just in front of it as they work down the side. At the 750, Delicate Rulers just in front of Line of Thought, going up now, giving it a big stare, and they're going out hard and fast here as they work down the side. They're two in front of Haber Meteor. Back on the inside, Leetron enjoying a good run. A length and a half, Major Mario, followed further back, Great Edition, Canny Coney, getting a beautiful run in the middle, Summer's Legacy, as they balance up now. Line of Thought had gone to the lead out near the middle of the course, joined by Haber Meteor. Great Edition joins in, getting chopped out, Summer's Legacy. Delicate Ruler fights back. Here's Cavallo Red right down the extreme outside. Cavallo Red goes out after Great Edition. Cavallo Red gets a half a length on Great Edition coming back, but it's Cavallo Red in front and Cavallo Red. Cavallo Red's finally going to break through and win one. Cavallo Red beat home Great Edition. Haber Meteor, Major Mario, a photo there for third in front of Canny Coney, Summer's Legacy, Alma Mater. Then Leetron back behind them. Didn't make much of an impression at all in the run home. Delicate Ruler, Secricity are right back there. The tiring Line of Thought. And last to greet the judge is Royal Elite. Cavallo Red, who does not win out of turn, wins today for Zeph Johnston Porter. Just a little 805-day wait for the gelding between wins. But he salutes today. He was back there and right down the outskirts for Zeph Johnston Porter and Team Casey to win the Swan Draft Handicap. Over 5, Great Edition, Lacnow Romilly. Delicate Ruler gets the photo result for third. Fourth is 2, Major Mario, and Leetron fifth home. 3, 5, 2 and 1 are the numbers. Cavallo Red with just his second victory in 19. And they've been well spaced by So You Think from Princess Rouge for owner Wally Daly. Taking out the last of the day, Great Edition by War Chant, second home for the Parnham stable, Lacnow Romilly, and Major Mario by Verdigris, Troy Turner in the saddle for trainer Steph Backernich after the running of race 8. Well, Leetron was there, couldn't lead today, never looked like leading, did get chopped out in the straight at about the 150 metre mark, but was under pretty heavy pressure at about that time. Summer's Legacy was working home, got balked for a run, lost a bit of momentum. All that momentum was with Cavallo Red right down the outside to go home and take out race 8. Okay, we've got margins and also other details coming through in a few moments from the judge, and it was a long head by 1 1/4. He won 24.77, 36.46. The concluding 600 metres. Let's go downstairs and Lockie. A little while between drinks for Cavallo Red. They might be enjoying one later this evening after that victory.
Well, you could say that again, Darren. 805 days, and I'll put my hand up. I was just about to put this horse to one side, and I never thought he'd be able to get the job done. But here he is, Sean Casey, winning trainer. Cavallo Red, that must be a satisfying feeling.
Yeah, it was. I just heard Darren. I think there's a lot of drinks in between time. But yeah, the horse, with his racing pattern, he gets back a bit. And I don't think he's been really happy with the tracks the way they've been, where he's had to try and make up ground in some rough going. But he's a handy horse, and being a half brother to Dom the Shoot, he's always got a spot in the stable, so he's got a big brother that looked after him.
And today the speed was on from the outset, and I guess that plays into the hands of a horse like him who does have that negative racing pattern. Yeah, I would like to say Billy rode him last start, and he was happy with his run. I think that's the only thing that's been encouraging. Willie hasn't thrown his toys out the kite. He's always said he has got a win in him, so he's done that, and we'll see how we go from here. Nice way to finish the day. Well done. Thank you. There's Sean Casey after the win of Cavallo Red, and here's Zeph and Johnston Porter with Scotty.
Zeph joins us now. Willie gave this horse every chance last start, and he couldn't quite get the job done, Zeph, but you jump aboard today, and there's the best version of him.
Yeah, no, he was very switched on today. He's quite a relaxed pony, as you've seen from the past replays of him. So it was good that he switched on quite well at the 600.
It's always going to be a tricky barrier to navigate. How'd you do that?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to be a pair closer than I was, but we jumped a little bit slow, so we went to second plan B, and that happened to be where we were.
First ride aboard him today and first winner in those colours?
Correct, yes.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Zephyr Johnson-Porter. He continues his good form in the saddle in recent weeks, combining with Sean and Jake Casey and Cavallo Red. That rounds out what has been a great day of racing here at Belmont Park. Going into the meeting, Scotty, there were a number of short price favourites, 3-year-olds that we're looking forward to seeing hopefully break maiden status en route to the Summer Carnival in a couple months' time. That wasn't to be, but I still feel like we've seen a nice horse emerge in Long Service Leaf.
And also in Linchpin. I thought
Yes.
that's where you were going to go with that one, Lockie, but either or either. They were both
I was
very
getting
nice
there.
debut victors. Over 1,000 metres for Long Service Leaf and over 1,400 for Linchpin. You're right, I thought we'd be standing here at the end of the day talking about Brave Wasp heading back to a Saturday, talking about a win for Buster heading on to bigger and better things. But look, they were both got into $1.50 late. Neither of them finished in the money, so they were both bitterly disappointing. But those two debutantes are worth following.
And the third horse I think we need to touch upon is Spank Appeal. I don't know what we do with him moving forward. He clearly has so much to learn, and I feel bad for Dan Morton on what he needs to do over the coming weeks to get him back on track, but no denying his ability.
No denying that, but I think what we will see of him is him at Belmont Park Trials in a couple of weeks. He was just on his worst behaviour all day. He was a massive handful, but good to see that both Dan and Brad acknowledged how good the barrier attendants were with the patience that they showed just to get him in, because in the end, if he'd been a late scratching, then we would have been missing out on a winner.
Exactly, you're right. And now you're off for a well-deserved holiday, my friend. You're off for the next couple of weeks.
Well-deserved is debatable, Lock, but I am off on holiday.
You can slip me the 20 once we're off air, but enjoy your break. Thanks for your time. To all those tuned in on Racing WA TV and racing.com at home. But for now, it's good night from Scotty and I.